boxing. Blood, glory, champions, and
It was a hoax.
scandal. Beneath the lights and belts, this sport has seen some of the darkest moments in athletic history. Fake knockouts, rigged scorecards, cheating so bold, you'll wonder how they got away with it. Today, we're breaking down the biggest boxing scandals ever. The ones that rocked arenas, ruined legacies, and exposed the ugly side of the sweet science. And number one, Olympic-sized disgrace. Let's get into it.
The champion.
It was 1965. Ali versus Liston 2, one of the most infamous knockouts in history.
A moment as Liston reaches with a left lead. Clay will counter with a right over the left and drops the challenger.
Liston hits the canvas hard. The problem? Nobody saw the punch. Dubbed the Phantom Punch, Ali's shot was so fast and light, it looked like a dive. Even ringside reporters were confused. Was Liston scared? Bought off? Mob involvement was rumored. 50 years later, nobody agrees on what really happened.
He certainly wasn't unconscious. He seemed in possession of his faculties.
He was moving from side to side in those funny moves that he makes, and it looked like he pulled back through a sort of a leading right hand without too much power.
But one thing's clear, that fall didn't look right. And speaking of things that didn't look right, flash forward to 1983. Luis Resto enters the ring against rising star Billy Collins Jr.
17 seconds left, 15 seconds, 13 seconds.
10, 10, 10.
All right, that's it. That's it.
Wow.
We say, look at that. I bet they get up and give him a big hand to whole place.
10 brutal rounds later, Collins looked like he'd been in a car wreck. Turns out, he basically had. Resto's gloves were stripped of padding, and his hands were dipped in hardened plaster. The damage was devastating. Collins's vision was permanently impaired. His career was over before it truly began. Less than a year later, he was dead in a mysterious crash. Trainer Panama Lewis went to prison. Resto was banned for life. Collins, he lost everything. But if that sounds brutal, it's nothing compared to what happened when a fighter turned savage. Literally. The year was 1997. Tyson versus. Holyfield II was already intense, but no one expected what came next.
Holyfield, a straight right.
The left hook got his attention, then he came back with a nice 1-2, a left hook in the right hand, and Holyfield looked like he was stunned.
But what a chin by Holyfield.
Good stiff jab. That's the jab Mike didn't have.
Frustrated by headbutts and a losing scorecard, Tyson completely snapped. He bit a chunk of Holyfield's ear clean off, then went back for the other. The arena erupted. The ref had no choice. Tyson was disqualified, fined $3 million, and suspended from boxing. This wasn't a fight. It was a live, televised meltdown, one of the lowest moments in heavyweight history. And yet, behind every outrageous moment in the ring, there's often someone pulling strings behind the scenes. Don King wasn't just a promoter, he was a boxing kingmaker. But his empire was built on controversy and exploitation. Dozens of fighters later revealed the dark side: predatory contracts, manipulated earnings, and shady business tactics. Mike Tyson famously sued him for $100 million. Larry Holmes claimed King treated fighters like slaves.
Got caught up with this other piece of shit, Don King, who's just a wretched, slimy, reptilian motherfucker, right? This is supposed to be my brother, my black brother, right? He's just a bad man, just a real bad man. He abused you, and he would kill his mother for $1. He's ruthless, he's deplorable, he doesn't know how to love anybody. That's just the way he is.
He got rich while fighters suffered. And for far too long, the sport looked the other way. Meanwhile, inside the ring, some fighters weren't waiting for shady contracts to cheat. They did it themselves. By 2009, Antonio Margarito had developed a reputation, but not for the right reasons. Right before his bout with Shane Mosley, officials discovered inserts in his hand wraps, substances that hardened into plaster-like pads. The wraps were removed just in time.
We're trying to finish it off here. 16 seconds, 15 seconds left in the 8th round. Margarito goes down. Unbelievable trauma. And there goes Margarito to the ropes. He's still up, and there he goes.
Mosley dominated the fight. Margarito was suspended for a year. But fans and critics alike began to question, did he use the same trick to beat Miguel Cotto? That fight left Cotto bloodied, bruised, and broken. And while that controversy left a bitter taste, the next one left fans feeling robbed in every sense. Few matchups had as much hype as Mayweather versus Pacquiao. The world waited and waited and waited. 5 years of delays over drug testing, egos, and TV rights. By the time it finally happened in 2015, both fighters were past their prime. The result? A $100 pay-per-view flop. Fans got 12 rounds of defense, not the war they were promised. It broke records, sure, but it also broke hearts. This fight was history. 5 years too late.
Render their verdict.
Ten seconds left.
10 seconds remain in our fight of the century. Mayweather sensing that he has done enough. Pacquiao.
By the end, Mayweather wins via unanimous decision, and the saga continues. Many boxing fans still can't get over why Mayweather won when they said Floyd did nothing except run in the ring. Still, none of these scandals compares to what happened on the Olympic stage when the whole world was watching. Seoul, 1988. Roy Jones Jr. delivers a masterclass performance in the Olympic finals.
A punch, he got hit 2 and 3 punches in return, right on the button. That's what that standing 8 was all about.
Those punches caught on the glove. Again, you hear the crowd, but not much there for Park Si-han.
Oh, that hook was so hard, Leone just about took a full step in to stop it.
The final seconds of the bout. Referee Aldo Leone breaks the boxers, and that will do it. It is all over. Roy Jones.
He landed nearly triple the punches of his opponent. The result should have been a no-brainer. But somehow, the judges awarded the win to the other fighter. The stadium erupted in boos. Even the guy who got the gold looked humiliated. Eventually, it was revealed. The judges were bribed. The IOC even admitted wrongdoing. But Jones, he never got his gold. A robbery on the world's biggest stage. And Olympic boxing has never fully recovered. Boxing's history is lined with champions, but just as many scandals. Which one shocked you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit subscribe for more raw, real sports stories. And if you thought this was wild, just wait until we break down the dirtiest plays in sports history. This was boxing. Unfiltered. We'll see you in the next round.